All right, so it's 4:50 in the morning, 10 till 5. Starting out, it's my Monday, and it actually is Monday, so that happens. I work 5 on, 5 off, so sometimes it lands on Monday, sometimes Monday could be Wednesday. Doesn't matter. Always shifts around. So I guess for the next 30 days, I can't guarantee it, but I think I'm going to be doing probably a video every day. Just update what's happening, what I'm doing, and yeah, so I'm going to be working extra. I mean, obviously, I've got to take a day off in between each week so I can get that 34-hour reset in there. But yeah, I don't know. I'll try this for 30 days. You guys want to get an idea of what's going on here, thinking about working here or whatever, or what other people are doing, check it out. So, like I said, I got in here. I'm 10 till 5 right now. They got me going to Windsor, California. So this will be different than I had last week. Windsor is just down towards the Bay Area there. You know, doing a first truck, general merchandise. And who knows? Maybe I won't be spending my time up in Oregon or Washington this week. So you can see some different stuff that happens. Yep, may do groceries over the mountain, may go to LA, don't know. And I like that. Some guys, they're not into that. They'd rather, they want a route, I would not want a route. I would get so bored with that so quick. Yeah, I would be unhappy. So I like the fact that I don't know what's happening until it's time. And yeah, Windsor's fine. It's not a bad store. It's pretty easy. So we'll see what happens. A lot of times I'll try and guess it. A lot of times what happens is I'll go do something like this, then I'll get some sort of backhaul out of like Lathrop or something, and then they may send me up to Hermiston, Oregon, but maybe not. May just be running around here this week. So stay tuned and we'll see. So when you come into work, you walk down this big hallway. I think all the DCs are the same. And if the light is green, that means as a fleet we haven't had an accident. If it's yellow, it means something's pending. But if it's red, it means that somebody had an accident. Well, since it's my Monday, got to get my uniforms. They're all there, so I'll grab 4 of them because I'm already wearing one and be good for the week. So I know at some of these companies, to get your trailer, you got to take it to the shop, fill out some paperwork, have them check it out, get it all approved and all that. Well, they don't do that here at Walmart. Basically, you go in, your bills, well, at least in Red Bluff, your bills are on the table with your name on them, and it tells you where the trailer is in the yard. You get your bills, you go out to the trailer, hook on, do a pre-trip, and then you leave. So, yep, looks like we're good to go. Got my trailer here. All right, I'm out the gate. So here's something to know. Whatever your ETD is, which is the estimated time of departure, not delivery or arrival or any of that, but departure, meaning that you say that when you get to such and such place, you deliver, you do whatever, and then when you're ready to put it in gear and go to the next place, this is the time and these are the hours. You're 70 and 11. Like when I'm leaving here in the morning, or anytime really, my ETD, well, it's automatically, I'm a 6 o'clock out. So I need to have this trailer connected, pre-tripped, and be at the gate, hitting the depart button on my tablet at 0600. If I hit it at 0601, like 1 minute after, you think, oh, that's nothing. 1 minute, so what? Here's the problem with that. Yeah, nothing may happen, but let's say for some reason you're late for whatever, then that's going to go on you. That's going to be considered a late load on you. And I know back in the day that was never accepted. That was totally unacceptable. It's your job to put a proper ETD in and be where you're supposed to be and leaving when you're supposed to be leaving, because you're the one who put it in there. I mean, you could have put something different, right? Although in this circumstance, I'm an 0600 in the morning to go out, but you know, it's your responsibility. And let's say that it's 6:01 and you're on the scale here in the yard, scaling your load just before you go out the gate. Well, the problem with that is that if it's overloaded and you call the office and go, it's 6:01, and you go, hey, I got an overload. Well, they're going to tell you, no, that's fine. Bring in, go park it where you found it. Come on in, and then we'll have them either move the load around or we'll put you on a different load. Well, if they move the load around, yeah, it's in somebody else's hands as far as time goes to get that load shifted to where it's legal again. Well, let's say it was already a tight load, let's say it's the middle of winter, we're behind. You really needed to leave right when you said you would. And so it lands up being 1 minute late. Let's say you get to the store and it's 1 minute late. Well, that late's going to go on you because it was 1 minute after the ETD you said you would leave when you told them, when you called and told them, hey, it's overloaded. I guarantee you, when you call in and tell them, hey, I'm not going to make delivery because of such and such reason until we fix this or do this or whatever, yeah, it better be exactly on your ETD time or before, but not 1 minute after. So, sounds harsh. I've never had a late load the whole time I've worked here. That's my fault. It can be done. You just got to take responsibility on your ETD. So, I just thought I'd throw that in there real quick. So I'm out the gate and I'm on my way to Windsor. Okay, showed up at Windsor. Looks like they got me going to some food place. I assume that it's some kind of a food thing or canning thing in Colusa, California. So a little bit of backtracking back north again, and then taking it down to Colton, California. I don't really like going down that way, but one good thing about Colton is that usually you get something that comes right out of there and leaves LA. So yeah, I'll take it. Get some miles in anyway. Okay, so I'm here at the vendor. Hope I pronounce it right. Riviana Foods. Anyway, it's in Colusa. So believe it or not, I've actually never been here before. Either it's a new account or somehow I just never got dispatched this in almost 17 years. It's possible. But kind of out here in the country for sure. It's kind of just dirt, industrial thing out here by the airport. Got to pull the axles. I think it's canned mushrooms. I'm not sure. Anyway, whatever it is, it's going down to Colton as soon as they're done loading it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Colton, California, the 6561, I think it is, DC. And about 500 miles. So that'll be good. Obviously, I'm only going to make a few more hours. I'll have to shut it down for the night and then finish her up in the morning. See what they got for me next. So this is one of those places where you got to pull the axles all the way to the rear of the trailer because the ramp goes down too steep and it won't line up with the dock. So when I'm done here, or when they get finished, I'll have to put the axles back to the California mark there, 10 feet from the rear of the trailer. And yeah, also they put one of those locks on the glad hand. They're afraid you're going to drive off. And you know why they do that? Because probably a bunch of times throughout the years, that's what people do. Oh, I'm done. And they throw it into gear and just leave. Meanwhile, the forklift and the guy on it's falling out the back door or being hauled down the highway. I've seen that video before. So had me put on one of these little glad hand locks just in case. Make sure I'm done first. Well, that's it for the day then. There goes a Monday. So pretty much just got to work, did a store load, which I did Windsor, fought all kinds of traffic, had to go to a new place I hadn't been before, live load, which took quite a while. I didn't time it, but it was quite a while. Ended up getting 497 miles for the day, and on my Monday I don't get paid for a layover because it takes the next day to get paid for that. So all total, made $385 for the day. And where did I get to? Oh, I'm in Manteca, the Walmart here in Manteca, on my way down to Colton. So not every day is a big success. 385, I mean, that's not a bad day. Right now, my ADP was 440 last week. Something must have dropped off the end because now I'm 427. So, that's about, was that 15 plus another 25? So was that $40 under what my ADP is, or just thereabouts? So, not bad for a Monday. We'll see what happens tomorrow.